Hey, what's up guys? I'm Josh and welcome to another episode of Smash or Pass. Today we're going to be talking about the CRKT CEO knife. This is a relatively cheap, very small, compact pocket knife. And today we're going to be putting it to the test. We're going to do a physical overview first, and then we're going to destroy the crap out of it.
Or try.
We're going to destroy the crap out of it. So the unboxing is pretty simple. Just a little instruction set, box, and that's the main ingredient right there. Pretty much the only ingredient. So this thing is made with 8CR13 MOV steel, which is apparently a low-grade Chinese steel. For the price, it's pretty typical of what to expect. The build itself is pretty lightweight, really small. It's very, very slim. Here's a Gerber for size reference. It's quite slim. It's just a flip open knife, doesn't assist in any way. Just quick little thumb button right here, and it just clicks open like that. One thing that both me and Jason noticed is that it's really hard to get a confidence-inspiring grip on it while opening it. It's mainly just because of how slim it is, because you want to wrap your fingers around it, but by the time you wrap your fingers around it, you're kind of like blocking the output of the blade. So you kind of have to lightly pinch like this and try and get it open. As you can see, it's kind of hard to get perfectly. There's definitely a bit of a learning curve to it. One thing we did notice also was that it does stand upright like this because the flat bottom. So it just goes like that. So overall, fairly well-designed knife. You want something super, super slim to put in your pocket. I don't suspect this will be all that tough though.
They do make another one though. I saw on the website that is 145, and it's made with a better high carbon steel blade than that.
Yeah. It's same exact design though?
Same design, but 3 times the price.
Yeah. Yikes. We'll see though.
Yeah.
So here's a paper cutting test. We've never used this thing for anything at all, so it should cut. Okay. Literally right out of the box. All right, you get not great. Okay, there. It's a cheap knife. So we're going to be doing a drop test. First, we're going to start with the medium height drop test, and then we're going to go to the high drop test. The medium height is going to be open, and the high is going to be closed on that. And then after that, we will go over to the plastic tube over there and drop it right on the tip of its blade. So we're going to do 3 here, 3 there, and probably just 1 on the tip. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And I see very little physical damage. The action still works. Did land once over there, but you can barely see it. So yeah, this held up pretty well there. I would say it took 0 damage basically. So I'm gonna hop up there and drop this. So I just hate it when you drop stuff from 12 feet. Number 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Didn't open this time.
Nope.
So the physical damage of it is actually pretty minimal. This thing seems to be pretty tough on the outside chassis at least. We did notice that the blade has gone from centered to a lot more to this side on the outside. And then this has started to be a little bit loose. So I'm thinking that this screw is slightly loosening and that's causing the blade to misalign. The action still works. It's not quite as positive as it was before, but still pretty decent. And it doesn't appear that the blade itself took any damage. So now we're gonna do a drop test right on the tip. All right, so we're gonna drop this straight on its tip. And 3, 2, 1. It actually held up pretty well. No damage to the tip. Still sharp. Straight out on the concrete, still works. Yeah, that held up better than I thought it was gonna hold up. Maybe we'll have to find a harder test next time.
Yeah.
So the next thing we have to do is drop our balls of steel onto that that knife. So that's what we're gonna do. So now we're gonna drop these, what are they, 2 pounds?
Yes, 2 pound.
2 pound ball bearings,
And
solid
how
steel.
did we get a height on this? It's roughly what, 6, 7 feet maybe?
Probably, yeah, 7'1", 7'2", somewhere around there.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, and number 2, 3, 2, 1. Woo! So the physical damage is still relatively minor. That's pretty impressive. I did 1 drop on the face of it, like right about here. It didn't seem to affect either the chassis on either the plastic piece or the metal underneath it. And then I dropped it here, and there is a very slight bend on the inside of the metal, just right there. But it's really nothing major. And the action still works really well. And so, yeah, so far this has been a pretty tough knife, or tests are not rigid enough. Let's see how many knives survive those first few tests. Because I was pretty sure those ball bearings are gonna do more damage, but basically nothing. So we'll go ahead and move on to our next test. Basically, we're just gonna smash it in this 2x4 3 times, and then we're gonna take a look at the damage. Unfortunately, we don't have a great starting point or reference point because this couldn't cut paper right out the bat. It's kind of hard for us to know how much damage there actually is being done to this because it's still probably not gonna cut paper after we do this, but we'll see. All right, 3, 2, 1. 2. Barely cut into the wood. The blade is noticeably duller where it, yeah, that's super dull. Up here where I didn't hit it, still a little sharp. And down here where I didn't hit it, still a little sharp. But yeah, that main area is definitely. So I'll try to cut right. Come on, a little bit, just cut a little bit. Yeah, that's not sharp at all anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I could press on that, no problem. Now we're gonna run this over. We're gonna do forward and reverse and see how it holds up. Don't pop my tire, please. Pop the tire. Don't pop the tire. I don't need that in my life. So, little tiny bit of physical scuffs and stuff, but no major dents or dings. Whatever composite or plastic that they're using on the outside, pretty nice. What do you think it is?
G10, I believe.
On the outside?
Yeah.
Is that like a plastic type?
Yeah.
Gotty.
Usually
Yeah.
It's a laminated type plastic.
Yeah, pretty tough.
Laminated and whatever.
Yeah. So far it's been pretty strong. Now we're gonna throw this at these 2x4s. I'm not good at this, which is kind of the point. So I'm gonna do 5, and then Jason will do 5, and then we'll analyze the damage. No idea how this is gonna go.
Hopefully you can hit the target.
Shut it. 3, 2, 1. That was closer. All right, and then the Jason shots. You mad at it or something? What's going on?
I'm just, really testing it.
Right.
Ooh. I'm not mad at you, Josh.
That thing might be. He keeps moving back and throwing harder, so it's like, it's just more bounce.
Hey!
Oh, hey!
Way off target, but it made it.
I mean, it's definitely loose now, but still held up. So I think we're just gonna, for the final test, hit this thing with the,
Oh, what's that?
didn't quite close. Oh, I think it just got caught up momentarily.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, definitely loose. It could probably do it with the Titan, but I'm sure a Titan right up the bottom end is loose too. So, but yeah, so far, physical build, pretty impressive. So now, the actual hammer test. Okay, so here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna smash this with a hammer. We're gonna do one closed like this, and then one open, and I'm gonna try to hit it right on the center of the action here.
see what kind of destruction we can cause. If it passes, well, it passes. If we smash it, well, we smash it. Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1. Looks okay to me so far. 3, 2, 1. Gave that a pretty good smack. Looser than ever, but very hard to close. Oh, all right. Very hard to close and very hard to open. I think the blade bent enough, or this bent enough to make it like it doesn't quite go in there all the way now. It's really hard to get out. But yeah, this thing's a pass, man.
So I want to do one more test.
Okay.
I want to tighten the screws on it and see if it actually improves, because it is a little loose. So I want to see if it helps it significantly, or if it, just kind of helps.
Yeah, just like slight recovery effort. Yeah. No, we'll give it a shot.
Oh, did they do that 2 different size?
I can't tell just yet. No, same size.
Okay.
So both of these screws, and that one too, are all the same size. And I assume those, though, can't reach them anymore. Oh, no, I can. I can slightly reach them.
Oh, you bent the clip?
Yeah, just slightly bent the clip.
Yep.
Actually, it's more, yeah,
Okay.
slightly misaligned now. But not too bad. Definitely still usable.
Yeah.
So this is an iFixit kit. If you've never heard of an iFixit kit, get yourself an iFixit kit. They've got any of these small style screw heads. There's just a ton of them in here. The case is magnetic, so like the back clicks on just like that. They're great kits.
Great for electronics and small
Definitely.
small compact tools.
All right. Let's tighten that end. Tighten that a little bit. And tighten that. Okay, I think I made it a little too tight. Action's a little stiff. It still doesn't go in super smooth, but it does open easier. But I think at the end of the day, the most impressive thing is like, as of this moment right now, this is still
functional.
a totally usable knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the CRKT
It is still technically a knife.
Yeah. So the CRKT gets a pass.